G'day and welcome to this week's video. This week I thought I'd have a quick look at a company called Facebook, obviously well known to many people, and doesn't matter what generation of people I speak to, the large majority of people are using it, and some is not as active as others, but yeah, it's still definitely a very engaging platform and a great way to communicate and stay in touch with family and friends. But I'm going to look at it from a non-Facebook user point of view, but look at it from an investment point of view. So the previous week I had a look at BHP and had a look at some of the capital history. So I thought it'd be well worth doing the same to Facebook. Now, I'll just go using this scaffold software again, which makes it very easy to research and look into these businesses. So if we go down here and have a look at the capital history. So the things that we focused on last time, you can see this only goes back to 2010. BHP had 10 years worth of history. Facebook has not been listed for that long. So the areas that we focus on is total debt. And you can see 2010 they had a bit under $500 million worth of debt. That went up to around $2.3 billion. And in recent times has been paid off, so they've got no debt whatsoever. And in fact the line above there shows the short-term cash is just under $30 billion. The areas where they've got their money from has been obviously money left in, so this represents the income and profit that is not paid out as dividends. Has gone from $600 million to $21.6 billion, and the amount of money that's been put in by shareholders over the time is just over $38 billion. So while they've paid down debt, shareholders and profit retained has gone up considerably over the time. Now the upside to that is when we look to the net profit after tax. You can see here that it was in 2012 as low as $32 million, but you can see the spike here in these two financial years, 15 to 16. It's gone from 3.6 billion up to just over $10 billion in 1 year. So this is a story of great capital allocation, that they're getting a fantastic return on the money that they've put in. So overall, this looks really strong. We need to understand with many of these American businesses that they don't pay any dividends. They retain the capital and reinvest that back into their business to provide better services and better products for their users to keep the platform moving. In recent times, they brought out Facebook Live, where anyone could really do a live discussion to their audience and promote their products or themselves, which as we know a lot of people do. The other issue that I wanted to focus on, and why Facebook is a fantastic platform is from a advertiser's point of view. So for our business, we have the ability to go on and say if we wanted to perhaps provide some advice in relation to self-managed superannuation funds. Now, there's no point me going out and marketing to 18 to 20-year-olds about self-managed superannuation funds. It's just the wrong demographic for that space. But if I can go on to Facebook and I can market to people aged over 45, I might decide that, let's say that women are more engaged in their finances than what men are. We can then select females only, and then because I don't want to advertise to the world, I don't need to advertise to the whole of Australia, I can choose that I'll advertise to people within Horsham and a radius of 150 kilometres around Horsham. So that is extremely powerful, where I can pick the age, the sex of the person we're trying to target, and also where they live. That is extremely powerful when compared to newspaper advertising, where it's just a scattergun approach. So very powerful. These businesses are investing so heavily back into their business that they will grow services and retain clients and customers for many years to come. And I think the revenue line shows that it is growing at a very fast rate. Thank you very much for listening to this video. Of course, down below there's always some other resources for you to listen to. Please subscribe or give us a thumbs up if you like, and we'll see you at the next video in the coming weeks. Thanks for listening.